Alright guys, so what's going on? I hope y'all had a great day. I got off work a little early today, so that's good. Anyway, as you can see, we got the Broncho on the desk, or in the garage. That's because we got our A-main shipment in today, so we got some more mail to open up. We're just going to go ahead and slap it on up here and get right at it. Boom! I like the big boxes. I haven't went through and made sure everything's okay or whatever, but of course I've already opened it. I've already mentioned what we had coming somewhat in the past, so we had to get our shocks. Now again, I don't know if y'all remember me talking about it. The reason I got these orange ones, I wanted to get the shocks for the Jeep first here, but they didn't have 90mm in gunmetal gray, and they don't make blue. They have them in 100mm and taller with the gunmetal gray, and I was like, well, I don't really want to go with 100 because I'm trying to bring it down, and it already has 100s on it. So then I thought, well, I'll get the orange ones for the other project I got, and then I can try them on the Jeep. But I don't even think we're going to do that. We're just going to put these on the other project and get some either black, or we'll get the taller ones one. I don't know. We'll probably get 90mm that's just black or something. So anyway, we got those. And the reason we got that orange is because it matches the bits and pieces that are on this truck over here that I'm going to be working on. This Hobby Wing Fusion Pro, or SE. This is my first time getting a 1200 kV one. And like I said in other videos, I think I got three. Yeah, I got three of the 1800s, and I got one Pro 2300. They are all great. I love them all. But this one is going in the G-made chassis up there for the Toyota. It's got straight axles. It don't have the gearing that the others have for that good down low slope. So that's why we went to that. So now let me just move this box so I can pull out the next one. I've already mentioned this too. Also, anyone like wine? Hobby, or A-main actually does it. I think it's A-main that gives you these. A-main gives you these wine vouchers all the time for $100 off of some expensive wine probably. So anywho, here's what we got. Boom, baby. This is the Proline Chevy K10 that goes on the Axial. So it's a Proline body that they run on their truck, basically, which is fine. I got this one because it does have the front grille and all that good stuff that I like. I kind of wish it was sunk back in there a little more than what it is, but you know what? We're just going to open this up real fast. Oh yeah. We got some work to do. Now, that motor is not for this truck that's going in the Toyota. Like I said, the Toyota's starting to get mad at me. I know it's looking at me going, I know you're thinking about it, you asshole. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to make it through this build without installing that motor in this truck. I don't know. I mean, it's got a Hobby Wing 1080 with a Trailmaster motor. It's a great setup. It just don't have that super slow crawl. But it does pretty good. I ain't gonna lie. It's okay. It's better than stock. How's that? For a SEX10 2. Now then, I'm kind of torn on color, but I'm just going to go up to Hobby Lobby, see what they got in stock. If they have metallic orange, I'll probably get it. I know they got it online. I seen it in Amazon. They got it, I think, Tamiya maybe. Might have been Tamiya paint that had it. But anyway, I'd rather go up here and see if I can just pick some up at the store today instead. And we might go to a different color. I don't know. Just because all these links and them shocks have all that, it's not my favorite color or nothing. I was just kind of doing a match thing. But we'll just see what I find when I get there. It could change. We also needed to match these silver stripes and stuff that look good. You know, I do like that stripe kit right there. So, we got to go with that. Anyway, you notice it sits a little low at the moment on the tires, which I like the look, but it would rub, and I'm not cutting the body. I don't cut them usually, not too much. So it's pretty close to the floorboards right there, just sitting like that. So I'll probably mount the body right where it's at. And when I put these shocks, it's going to raise it up because it's only running 70s right now. So just by changing the shocks, it's going to get it off of the body, I believe. I can't raise the body no higher because it'll be past my floorboards, and we're you know, we got like a 1/4 inch to go right there. And I'm going to put it even with those so that I can put some rock sliders or something. Anyhow, let's go to Hobby Lobby and get some paint and try to get out of there without spending money on other crap. So alrighty then, we are back from Hobby Lobby. We had a delicious dinner, some awesome baked pork chops, and it's a recipe my brother taught me when I was a kid. Now that he's passed on, it's just something I like to cook once in a while to remind me of him. So it was good. Anyway, we're back at it now. Time to get busy. We got some goodies to show you real fast. Quick stuff. We got us some paint. I'm not 100% on the paint, so I'm going to do a test on something probably. I might paint through the bottom of this to see how it shines through. But anyway, I think it's going to be okay. But first, let me show you this bag full of crap I got from Hobby Lobby. You can't go to Hobby Lobby without going to the dollhouse section, you know what I'm saying? So, I was going to get some doors and windows for my next garage, but we're going to work on that here on the next project. So, anyway, some things we got for the garage. I did pick up a few books, mainly because there is a world atlas in there. So, we can travel. Put that world atlas in a truck. I like having those. It's not a road atlas, but oh well. We got a thing to put our mail in because I do got a bunch of postcards laying around over here. So we got one of these letter holders you hang on the wall. You know, hell, less than $2. Why not? You know. What else do we got? Heck, I even got us a paper towel holder and some paper towels. Why not, right? And then, every garage does actually need a microwave up in that little loft room or something. And I think next time I go back, they do have a kitchen table, a wooden table with 4 chairs and all that. I think I might actually get that. Put it upstairs in this loft. It looked pretty cool. So I got that. And then, one more really good thing. This is metal actually. But what better to have than a gumball machine in your garage? I thought that looked pretty cool, to be honest. And one more thing. Oh, Greg Brady, he's always up in that bathroom over there. He said we were getting low on some tissue paper back there. Well, good thing for him. For $2, you get 3 rolls from Hobby Lobby. So we got some bath tissue. Kind of looks like knockoff Scott tissue. So there we go. Now that we got all that junk in the way, let me go ahead and move it to the side. I'm going to show you what paint we picked finally. So, alright. Now, like I said, I was wanting to go with some kind of metallic orange, which is, I think that's about what those shocks would be, or these would be. I'm not sure what these colors are called. But at Hobby Lobby, they did not have metallic orange. And they had this one with the orange lid on it that looked okay. Looked pretty good. And then I read the back of the can and they said lightning. They said white lightning. So I looked down the shelf and sure as shit, the white lightning was the clear coat that somehow got 2 orange lids put on 2 cans of. So it's a good thing I read the cans. Well, then there was some that said flaming orange, but they had clear see-through orange colored lids. And then I was confused. I'm like, okay, now the clear coat was the other one. This one's got clear lids, kind of. So I stared away from that one too. What I ended up with is called Fiery Orange, which has a metal flake in it. And it's not, I did not want to end up with this right here, and I sure hope I don't. We do not want that again. That's Dukes of Hazzard orange is fine if you're doing the Dukes of Hazzard. I love generally orange, but I don't want this truck to be that color. I was looking more toward that metallic or a penny copper color, and it worked out to find this. Let me put it in the light. This is called Fiery Orange, but next to these items, it's a pretty decent little match, but it's not that really bright orange, and depending on what kind of undercoat I do, I think I don't have the right lighting in here, so you can't go by what you're seeing right now. It's kind of dark in here, but it looks good. I mean, actually what's showing up on my camera does look pretty close to it, and as you notice, they do resemble each other. I did not want it to be shiny Dukes of Hazzard orange because I'm going to put silver stripes, all that stuff on the side. I got 2 cans of this. We'll see what happens. Where's the, I wonder if I turn this light on, what it would look like. There you go. See, it's kind of like, I don't know how to explain it. It's getting blurry now, so it's not going to work out. There we go. Come on. As long as it has that metal flake in it, I'll be happy. So, anyway, it doesn't look like fiery orange to me, but that's what they call it. Come on. All right, guys. So, what I'm thinking I'm going to do, I got this piece of plastic right here. I'm going to go outside real quick. I'm going to shoot the bottom of this, and then after that dries, I might take some black that I have and go over that to see if it darkens up or anything. I don't want to waste much paint. I just want to get a little sample on something clear, and that just happens to be clear. So let's see what happens. All right, never mind all the mess I got out here. I just went out to the garage and found where I had the paint from my wife's bug. Okay, we did purple on hers, but we did that mirrored effect, and I found out when I did it, this can is actually clear when it comes out, but it puts that rainbow effect out, and it's not until you put the color over it that you see that effect. If I had a bunch of it, I could actually use that across the whole body and then put orange and see what it looked like, but I wouldn't. I'd test it first. I might test it for the heck of it anyway. So what I'm going to do, we're going to paint this thing from the bottom side. I think on one side, I might go ahead and put a little bit of that on there for the fun of it. And then see what happens when the orange goes over it. And then we might back it with black afterwards to darken the color. We'll see. We're not going to use my wife's touch-up purple. The reason I bring these out here is I do need to fix her bug up too. And I forgot I had those. So give me just a second. So now here's what I meant about that clear coming out. I thought it was purple when we bought it because it had this purple lid. I didn't know that you had to use purple as your base afterwards. But it does have purple in it. You'll see it here. And on this, I don't know if you'll be able to see. I did one side of it. The other side don't have it. Because I'm just curious to what that would look like with orange over it. I doubt I'll do it on my whole truck. But that's how it done when I did her slug bug. I put it on there. You can't even tell it's there from certain angles. And then as soon as you put a dark color over this, like black even, it will turn it to purple. I don't know what's going to happen when I do it with orange. We're about to find out though. So alright. I like the way it looks actually when it's wet like that. It's not a bad color. I'm not going to go through and waste a whole bunch of coats or nothing, but I like the color. I actually do like the color. It's not going to show out here, but you see that purple in there? Do you think I should do that? I should have. See there, you don't know it's even there. And then boom, purple. Orange and purple just don't really go together though, do it? I mean, When I get in the light, you'll see a lot more, but look at that. I'm still going to coat the bottom, I think, with black next. Or, I don't know. I think I'm going to do one side of it where the purple is and the orange is with black, so I can get it inside in the light and I can test all the different areas of what it looks like. So now, I don't have much light in here. The lights behind me had blown out. The one over my pool table, I got to get new ones too. I got a new light for that as well. But anyway, so I'm trying to get this to, let me turn this one on, duh. Boom, that's better. So what we did, we took this square thing outside here. And I like the way it looks from the bottom even. I like this color actually. I probably won't do it no justice in this camera. But so anyway, what I did, I took that purple stuff and sprayed one side. And then I went over it all with orange. And then on the bottom, I did it with black. So what we got 4 different shades on one piece. We got regular orange. Then we got the orange with the purple. And then on the bottom half, we got the black backing, both regular orange and orange with purple. But I can get this in the right light and make it do its thing. Let's see what happens. I don't think I want to do the purple in it, but it actually, if you hit it right, there we go. It's wanting to reflect that dang light over here. Hold on one second, sorry. Move that light. Now then, just reflect this one and see if it would do it right. Nope. How about right there? Anyway, there we go. See, there's purple when you hit it just right. It's hard to get it. The light actually has to reflect to make it happen. So that side has purple there where the light's on it. This has purple with back blacking. This is just plain, and then this is our regular orange up here, which, put it down here and look at it. This does not do it justice, is what the clear body will do. This was just a sample piece of plastic, and like I say, it's going to look different on the Lexan. I kind of like the regular anyway, though. I'm not going to put the purple behind it, even though it looks kind of cool. I don't want to do that on a orange truck. I don't know, it looks kind of cool in a way, but nah, I'm not going to do it. Not this time. So, does this actually match underneath here in this kind of light? Let's find out. Huh? Not bad, huh? I do like this plain top one best. So you can see that purple pretty good actually, can't you? But no, we're not doing purple. Quit thinking about it. Right there where that light's at, that's the one we're going with right there. All right, that's what we got. Boom. So now, oh boy, we got to tape off some windows. I got to think about my paint scheme, make sure before I paint it that I don't want to do any designs or anything, you know. I'm just going to let the stickers do their thing, I suppose. Yeah, I guess so. So, all right, let me tape off the windows and the front pieces, I suppose.